Hello, this is Joe Welinske, Program Manager for ConveyUX, Seattle's annual User Experience Conference coming up February 28, March 1, and March 2. And I'm speaking with another one of our presenters today. I'm at the Seattle office and speaking with Shipra Kayan. Hello, Shipra. How are you doing today?
Good, Joe. How are you?
Oh, everything's just fine. Where are you speaking to us from?
So I'm in Bangkok right now working remotely, but I'm usually based out of San Francisco at the Upwork offices.
All right. Well, I don't think I've had the chance to chat with anybody, but your connection's great, so obviously it doesn't matter where in the world you're at. But why don't you just start by talking a little bit about your background and the types of things that you're involved in?
Great. Yeah. So my background is actually computer science and psychology, which brought me into user experience research and design about like 11, 12 years ago now. And currently I work at Upwork as the research lead, which means I'm doing design research most of the time that I'm there. A lot of it is ethnographic style interviews with our customers, trying to discover needs, problems, verify that things we think internally are problems with our customers are actually, problems in their context of work as well. And then a little bit of my time is spent doing concept validation and usability testing as well. And I run a team of researchers back at Upwork that are doing the same kind of work with our design teams.
And what types of work or services is Upwork involved with?
Yeah, so Upwork is a platform for freelancers. Pretty much anyone who has a certain skill set can sign up and offer their services on Upwork. And on the other side, small businesses, small to medium-sized businesses will sign up who have jobs and then kind of hire these freelancers. So it's kind of like Airbnb, but to hire freelancers for short or long-term projects. And so a lot of our research is really interesting because we're working with this global pool of freelancers as well as, understanding small business needs, which, a lot of products are really thinking about that cohort.
Well, in your work with Upwork, are there any particular things that have your interest right now? Any special projects or certain areas that you're spending some time thinking about?
Yeah, I've been at the company about 7 years now, and there are definitely business or strategic things that I care about. But for me personally, right now, I'm really interested in meditation and mindfulness, and how that applies to user experience research. It is sort of, it's about how we can listen better as well in the context of research, but also, in terms of being an employee at a company, how to apply mindfulness techniques to make sure meetings go well, conversations are productive. And so that's just my kind of warm and fuzzy personal sort of top project right now. Yeah.
Well, that all sounds pretty interesting. It's something that maybe I'll have to try in the future. But the topic you're going to be talking about at the conference is deep listening, how to detect and avoid biases while conducting interviews. So why don't you talk a little bit about what people could expect to learn from that and how you came around to this particular topic?
Yeah, for sure. I felt that in my work as a researcher in industry, I'm always sort of trying to do things faster, trying to come to a conclusion or an insight or an epiphany faster. And it's, I'm losing some of my own kind of theoretical anthropological background and not kind of applying the ethnography techniques, like I learned in school, right? And that's something that I've seen other researchers struggle with. And for me, I really care about making sure we're doing discovery and being broad during discovery. So that's something that I've been working personally on methods to help myself be aware of how I'm constricting my research, or how I may be jumping to conclusions too soon. And so the workshop is an attempt to kind of share that with fellow researchers, and have sort of us as a research community really introspect every time we're doing interviews. Are we leading? Do we have our own biases that just kind of are informing our interview design, and not just kind of how we interpret the research results? So it's something that I've been working on, something that I think as a community we need to be thinking about a little more.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, and that is going to be one of our first day Tuesday half-day workshops, which are included with the price of the conference. So people have a 3.5 hour period to work with you on that particular topic. So thanks for taking the time to chat with me today, and we'll see you in Seattle.
Thanks, Joe. I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, thanks a lot, Shipra. Bye-bye.
Bye.